Valkii. Maybe 2 more videos? Maybe. I don't really know how long this last bit lasts. Afternoon, I go to the hospital to pick Amy up. The doctor explains the results to me, but despite clearly being in a weakened state, her brain infrequently exhibits theta waves. Obviously, I don't understand any of that. After I promise to bring her in for regular exams, the doctor finally releases her. Then, after paying Aunt Natsumi a quick visit, it somehow already becomes sunset. Naturally. Spend the whole day at the hospital. When we arrive at Kisoji, Ami badgers me into a huge shopping trip at the nearby supermarket. We stock up not only on food and candy, but also a change of clothes and toothbrush for Ami. I don't have much to say since she'll be staying with me for a while, and by the end, my arms are full. Oni-chan, want me to help carry your grocery bag? No, I got it. Then I can take that paper bag. It looks pretty light. She's staring at the black paper bag I have. Apparently, Oi left it at the hospital this morning when she went to visit Ami. It contains everything that Aunt Natsumi had on her when she collapsed. The police had it submitted as evidence, but they'd finished examining it all. According to Oi, she put the report in there too as a little gift to me. I told you, I've got it, Ami. You gotta save your strength to get better. Yeah, okay. I'll let you handle it. Thanks. Ami and I walk side by side as we head to my apartment. We did the exact same thing just 3 weeks ago, but it feels like it's been an eternity since then. Oh yeah, Oni-chan. Whatever happened to that black postcard? Oh, that? The black postcard I got from Kakuya. The cursed invitation that got Ami and I wrapped up in Kakuya's games. If I hadn't picked up that postcard back then, would my fate have changed? I don't really remember. To be honest, that postcard just vanished at some point. Maybe it ended up getting tossed with the rest of my junk mail. Oh, that's too bad. It had a fun riddle. We rest for a bit after getting home and I make a stir-fry at Ami's request. It's not like it's especially fancy or anything, but Ami looks delighted as she eats it. After taking another little break, Ami says that she'll wash the dishes. Now that I remember, it was always Ami's job to do the dishes on days when I made the food. But she's still recovering, so I try to keep her from overexerting herself. But she just yells, "It's my job," and won't listen to a thing I say. In the end, I throw in the towel and let her do it. She's singing Wonder Rabbit, I suppose. I can hear Ami start to sing in the kitchen. She's having a good time washing the plates. Who has a good time doing the washing up, please? Please. I mean, I guess if you were like trapped somewhere for a while, you would have a good time doing the dishes, actually. She seems weirdly excited, but I guess that's better than her being all depressed over Aunt Natsumi. Alright, what should I do in the meantime? We're just gonna trigger the ending now. There's a paper bag on my bed. It got Aunt Natsumi's clothes and purse inside. Oh right, the cops analysed them. Ami said Oi included the report. Should I read it? As I'm looking through the bag, I immediately find a manila envelope. Inside are a number of official-looking documents. The letters are so small that looking at them makes my head hurt, but I start to read it anyway. It has detailed descriptions and analyses on Aunt Natsumi's personal belongings and clothes. There's some sensitive info in there too, so it's a bit awkward. Wait, bloodstain reaction. I quickly find the full sentence. Actually, give me a second. Okay, my webcam was apparently going kind of nuts for a little while there. But I put it into a completely different thing now, so hopefully that won't fucking happen anymore. Because again, I feel like it's a problem with the back of my PC, not with the webcam necessarily. Alright. Okay. Small blood stain found on the lining of the skirt. Her leg must have been skinned when she fell. When she fell must be talking about when Aunt Natsumi collapsed after calling me. If I use blood metry on that blood, I might be able to figure out what happened to her. I search the paper bag and take out her skirt. I turn it over and sure enough, there's a dark stain. I put my fingers on the small bloodstain and focus. Akira, are you there? This must be from her viewpoint. She knocks on my door, but apparently I'm not there. I'm so sorry, Akira. Don't go in, don't go in. She takes out the copy of the key I gave her, opens the door and walks inside. The mirror, the mirror. If Miroku's book is right, Ami's inside the mirror. If I join mirrors, I'm sure Ami will. Huh? It's Akira. Hello, I just got your... Aunt Asumi, listen to me. I found a black postcard on your desk. Where did you find it? It was on the ground in front of the bar. I thought someone dropped it, so I picked it up just in case. Anyway, I need to tell you, she's just talking about what we already know. Yes, exactly. It's in his Nagashi no Gi. That's what it's true. Ami is inside the mirror. Mirror. I'm going to save Ami, so hurry and join. And then she gets hurt. What's this feeling? It's so hard to breathe. Shine, shine, shine. Nanano, kore. As her consciousness fades, I can hear the sound of the bathroom door opening behind her. Is someone behind me? Her consciousness dims as she turns around. Ami. I can't collect my thoughts. What's going on? Ami attacked Aunt Natsumi? Ami? Ami isn't here. Where is she? Ami, where'd you go? Ami isn't here either. I thought Ami was trapped in the bathroom mirror in the realm of the dead, and the day after Aunt Natsumi collapsed that night I helped Ami out of the mirror. So then why? Why was Ami outside it before I saved her? Ami. You saw, didn't you? I guess I've been found out. What's that mean? My throat is dry, my voice is hoarse and hardly manages to work. Oh well, I had no choice, you know. Mum was getting in the way. What are you saying? I mean, it's true. If Mum hadn't come here, then I could have stayed here in your apartment forever. I wanted to be alone with you. Just you and me alone together, with you forever and ever. Sweat drips down my back. I can't move, like my whole body's frozen. And it's hard to breathe. Oni-chan, together forever. Come with me. Well, that's disturbing. I love you so much. I forgot that plot twist, I'm not gonna lie. A cool breeze brushes my cheek. I stagger back to my feet. Where am I? This place doesn't feel real. It seems vaguely familiar, but at the same time, it doesn't. What am I doing here? My head pounds when I try to remember. All my thoughts are fuzzy. It's almost like I'm dreaming. None of this feels real. Ruh-roh. A whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. Once upon a time, there was a child named Kaguya who lived in the realm of the dead. Kaguya had a daddy. Kaguya loved her daddy so very much. Kaguya's friends were the tiny dolls her daddy gave her. Her previous daddy and the one before that, they all gave her tiny dolls. Those tiny dolls were Kaguya's best friends. The hell is going on? What should I do? My head throbs, my thoughts are a mess. No, that's not right. What should I do? That's right, I have to look for her, for Kaguya. As if guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. The next thing I know, I'm in some sort of room. It feels familiar here too. I can hear a shower running behind the frosted glass door. Over the sound of water flowing, someone's singing. I should know that voice, but I can't remember who it is. Is someone there? Hey, answer me. That's right. Oh, you're dying. Okay. Sure. That's right, Oni-chan. You shouldn't talk to that girl. That hussy girl flirts with all kinds of guys. She'll contaminate you. Kaguya's much prettier. Oni-chan, who's more important to you, Kaguya or that hussy girl? I open my mouth to reply, but I can't remember her name. But I have to resist Kaguya or she'll devour my heart. Just stop dying. Hazuki is the only one that didn't have anything of Kaguya in. Kaguya. The hussy girl is better than Kaguya. Oni-chan, you've been seduced by that evil pig, haven't you? Okay then. All Kaguya has to do is erase her from inside you. Hazuki. That's what happens, by the way, if you do the wrong thing to the Urashima woman. I know her. The idol who helped me, Kaoru Hazuki. I've been here. What in the world is going on? Kaguya must be behind this. But what's she after? Countless mouths surface and begin crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. It wasn't long until Kaguya had a new daddy. Unlike any of the old daddies, this new one gave her a little girl doll. One doll followed by another and another still. And when Kaguya received her fourth doll, she was surprised. This time the doll was a grown-up. Kaguya played with the grown-up doll. Grown-ups themselves became interesting. Kaguya wanted to play with her daddy, who she loved. Her daddy said no, but Kaguya played with her daddy regardless. Then, soon after, her daddy disappeared. What a voice. I can kinda tell it's talking about Kaguya, but other than that, I have no idea what it's saying. My head feels like a big, empty void. As if guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. Before I realize it, I'm standing in a railroad crossing. I feel like I know this place too. Who's this? Amanome. Hey, what's wrong? You can hear me, right? It's rude to not reply when someone's talking to you. I hang up the phone. That's right, Akira. You shouldn't even talk to someone like him. That Yakuza punk takes advantage of you. You'll end up dishonest like he is. Kakuya is nicer. Akira? The Yakuza punk or Kakuya? Who's more important? See, you can't choose these. No me. Amanome. Kind of makes me wish I'd chosen him, but I really like Hazuki. I don't know. So, you like the Yakuza punk more than Kakuya. Kakuya is sure that hooligan blackmailed you. Okay then. All Kakuya has to do is erase him from inside you. A scream echoes from a short distance away. I can only assume that this is the picture you get if you choose the wrong thing for the Kubitaro of Kintoki. Amanome. I know who this is. My best friend since elementary, Seiji Amanome. Just like sand spilling between my fingers, my memories of Amanome slowly fade away. I can't even remember his face anymore. It's possible I've lost other precious memories as well. Oh, good evening. Did you make sure to forget everyone important to you other than Kakuya? In Ami's memories, it was just those two, right? At me. Yeah, Kakuya was Ami. Kakuya wanted to be with you, so she was made to give up her body. But Ami isn't needed anymore, so Kakuya threw her outside. Outside? Then where am I? Kakuryo. Kakuryo, the realm of the dead. It's the world inside the mirror. I must have been pulled in here after Ami started acting strange. That's probably why my head feels so blank. Here in Kakuryo, it's just you and Kakuya, just the two of us. Together, even after you die. Damn you, are you planning to kill me? Kakuya loves you, dead or alive. So, let's play forever and ever. My head throbs, my thoughts are a mess. No, that's not it. I really meant to say... Let's play forever and ever. Yay. The hell am I saying? I think this is supposed to indicate that she's forcing you to say what she wants you to say. It's like I'm a puppet dancing under the control of Kakuya. At this rate, she's gonna... Oh yeah, Kakuya got a grown-up doll from Daddy, so Kakuya learned a lot about grown-ups. They play secret games, have fun without children. Sake, cigars, and you know. Why does any of that matter? You see, Kakuya loves you and wants to have fun with you the way grown-ups do. What the hell are you saying? That's why Kakuya is also going to be a grown-up. Yeah, that's the grown-up. What the fuck? The childlike Kakuya doll. It transforms into a deformed monster. Only way I can describe it is bizarre. What looks like a third arm and leg from a female are all growing at odd angles out of the small torso. I'd rather not. The monster that was Kakuya seems unused to its grown-up body. Her steps as she stumbles closer are awkward, like she's just learning how to walk. I can still... My feet are moving before I finish the thought. Most important thing right now is to gain as much time as possible. Enough time to figure out a way to escape from her. The insanity flowing from her is menacing, with her crazy obsession toward me. If I'm caught, it'll be the end for me. Back here again. Where's Kakuya? My senses on high alert, I search for any presence nearby. Don't think she's here yet. What do I do now? If this is the realm of the dead, then how do I escape from here? That's the world Ami had been trapped in. Just checking the webcam. Seems fine. That's the world Ami had been trapped in. Because I faced the mirrors to each other from the outside, she was able to get out, but... No, it wasn't Ami I saved. It had been Kakuya. She switched places with Ami. I can only guess at why Kakuya switched with her. Maybe her plan was to pretend to be Ami and live with me as my little sister, but me finding out ruined things, and she had to pull out she had to use drastic measures. Kakuya's obsessed with me. If I think about it, it's been this way since the start. She kidnapped Ami to get me involved in Kakuya's game. She got really into continuing it with me. She said it was so she could play with me, who she loves. But why me? Maybe I already have all the pieces to the puzzle. But my memory right now has holes all over. I think I'm remembering a twist. I've completely forgotten the names of Yakuza Punk and Hussy Girl at this point. Can I really do something about her in the condition I'm in? The screams from the mouths pierce my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. After her daddy was gone, Kakuya became lonely. Kakuya decided to go outside the mirror and look for her new daddy. You can slow that down if you want. I don't think it's that important. I can't tell what the whispering voice was saying there at the end. No point in sticking around here. She'll show up eventually. I need to make the first move and find a way to get out of the realm of the dead. As if guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. I'm standing in a familiar room before I realize it. This is the place where the hussy girl was killed in the bathroom. Oh, I remember now. This is my apartment. I wonder if the mirrored room and weird colours are because this is the realm of the dead. There might be something here. Guess I'll take a quick look. Being in this place, I can't help but think about the scene of death I witnessed earlier. I'll look around the bathroom where she is later. I'll check other places first. Looks so weird mirrored, doesn't it? It's so weird. Like in the kitchen, everything is mirrored here. This place is supposed to be familiar, but for some reason I only feel restless. I searched in the closet and under the bed, but didn't find anything in particular. And the closet doesn't appear to connect somewhere else either. Alright, next aisle. When I reach the door, I try turning the knob. but the door doesn't open. Just in case, I look through the peephole, but the only thing outside is the residential area, bathed in eerie colours. No sign of any people. The window is slightly ajar. Cold air leaks in through the crack. Putting my hand out the window to try and open it more. Doesn't budge it an inch. Alright, I haven't checked the window in the living room yet. It's a long shot, but maybe it's open. I don't like this. No, how did you? Sabo. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, good one. I drive both fists into Kakuya's torso, but she doesn't even flinch. It's like I'm hitting a boulder. Kakuya loves you. Kakuya wants to have lots of fun with you. If you don't love Kakuya, then you won't be forgiven. I can't. My head's getting hazy. I can't think any. Hey, tell me. Who do you love the most? Don't say anything. Hey, why? Why are you quiet? I love you so much. Bullshit. As my thoughts fade, I remember all the people whose lives were destroyed because of this girl's game. Ami. Maruhashi. Aunt Natsumi. Thankfully, that's all. Hey, Kakuya. I really hate you. You're lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Usotsuki, Usotsuki, Usotsuki. Kakuya screeches and my sight goes completely white. My body is enveloped in a strange floating sensation. Just checking it's working, you know, really paranoid. Because I can't have OBS up over there. Oni-chan! Oni-chan, hey, wake up. This voice. I don't trust this. I open my eyes to Ami staring at me worriedly. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. A little dizzy, but I'm alright. Oh, thank goodness. Her expression morphs into relief. I mean, it looks like the Ami I know, but... Are you... really Ami? I'm the real Ami, I'm not Kakuya. Ami, then... You remember when she possessed you? I remember. I was mostly awake, so... Then you remember about Aunt Natsumi too? Yeah. Kakuya, she did terrible things to Mum, didn't she? Yeah. But it was thanks to Mum that I was able to save you. What do you mean? Mum tried to join two mirrors face to face in order to save me, so I did the same thing. I see. The reason I escaped was because Ami joined mirrors. That strange floating feeling after everything turned white must have been how I got out. What happened to Kakuya? I grabbed the mirror that still looked into the realm of the dead and see... You're kidding me. No way. The small silhouette in the mirror. It's Kakuya. Akira, look. She's coming closer. Shit. Well, in that case... Seriously, Come on, break, damn it. Some sort of strange power seems to be working on the mirror. The hell? Is there nothing I can do but wait until she gets out? If Kakuya escapes, then it's all over. She'll kill Ami, who's just a nuisance to her, and I'll be pulled back into the realm of the dead. But what can I do? NG. Huh? NG is Kakuya's secret. If we can find out what it is, maybe we can get away from her somehow. She's right. When I brought up NG to Kakuya before, she freaked out. If we have any chance, that'd be it. What is this NG that Kakuya hates so much? Think about everything that's happened. I must have heard about it recently. NG is... right. The Nagoshi no Gi. Yes, I'm extremely grateful to Noboru. It's entirely due to the Ishimaru's family cooperation that I am able to fulfill my duty. The Nagoshi no Gi ritual or whatever, yeah? Sounds like a mouthful. Why not shorten it to NG? It sounds like a name a child would choose. Masaru, please refrain from saying anything that draws the interest of the Kaguya doll. The seal is in the process of weakening. She may be listening at this very moment. Could it be? Does NG refer to Nagoshi no Gi? The Nagoshi no Gi was a ritual for giving a doll plaything to Kaguya, which sealed her in the mirror. People originally offered special dolls charged with spiritual power by the Miroku family, but an accident caused Yakumo Miroku to lose his spiritual powers and he couldn't perform his role, so the alternative method he chose was altering young girls into dolls instead. Shit. Well, now I know the meaning of NG. That means there are two ways to seal Kakuya. One is to pour spiritual power into a special doll and offer it to her. The other is to turn a girl into a doll and offer it to her. Both of them are absolutely insane and desperate. But which one gives us a chance? But what do they mean by special doll? Think. Oh, I wonder. Something Miroku owned and could be a playmate for Kakuya. The doll. Something at the Miroku residence that connects to Kakuya. The doll. Wait, it couldn't be that, could it? Oni-chan? Ami, call me if Kakuya comes out. Here it is. I dig under my bed and it doesn't take me long to find what I was searching for. A replica doll of Kakuya that we found in the attic of the Miroku residence. If anything's connected to her, it would be this. Plus this doll. Hey, what's this? That? Oh, since I'm the last successor of the Miroku family, it's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkly old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. Huh, it would look that way to you. Ever since I lost the power of my hands in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness. What do you mean by power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power. The power to bestow was one of them. I would use it to bestow spiritual power into that doll and give it to her. If Miroku doesn't have kids or other family, then there's no one who can perform the ritual, which would definitely make the doll junk. Are you piecing it together? Are you piecing it together? Yakumo Miroku died because of Kakuya, of course. Kakuya considered him her daddy, but he was still killed in the end. Think harder, dig into my memories. There might be an answer buried in there. Kakuya must have loved her daddy, so then why was Miroku killed? If we believe what Kakuya said, and the mouth's words I heard back in the realm of the dead, it all started when he gave the fourth grown-up doll to the T-doll. That changed her, and she started getting interested in grown-ups. At least I think what the twist is the twist. I don't know though, I can't remember 100%. Miroku was probably killed with Kakuya's game, the deranged love that made her kill the ones she likes so they die in painful anguish. That must be Kakuya's essence. Then, after she was free, she killed Yuri Takamura. Then came after me and Ami. Her interest in us is really strange. Why us? Ii-chan. Shit, she's here. Is she trying to get out? With an insane screech, Kakuya attempts to come out of the realm of the dead. We're out of time. We're ending this nightmarish game tonight. And for that, I'll need to... give the doll to Ami, please. There's not a shred of evidence, but from the scattered pieces of the puzzle, the full picture that's forming is leading me to a certain possibility. I never knew my dad's face. Mum was the only one with me since I was born. And she was such a huge fan of Yakumo Miroku that she'd barge into the Miroku residence. The power of blood metry in my right hand. The Miroku family had special powers so they could perform the ritual. Plus, Kakuya's abnormal obsession with me, if this is all caused by the blood flowing in me. Is it possible? Is Yakumo Miroku my father? No time to be shocked. The only way I'll survive this is if I believe in that possibility, and I have to perform NG, the Nagoshi no Gi, with my hand. But the big question is, which hand do I use? Give an answer. Just say it out loud. He uses blood metry with his right. The hand Miroku used in the ritual was one with the power to bestow. Was that the right hand or the left hand? He literally just said blood metries in his right hand. So we use the left. I choose my left hand. The opposite hand of the one that has the blood metry power. I remember what Miroku said. Each of my hands held a special power, the power to bestow and another power. If my power has been passed down from generation to generation of my family, then maybe Miroku also had a power similar to blood metry. If that's the other power Miroku was talking about, then the power of his right hand, then the power to bestow would be in the other hand, the left hand. I grip the doll with my left hand. I focus on my left hand, just like I do when I'm doing blood metry. Hey, Kakuya. If you want to play so badly, then play with this. The doll is absorbed into the mirror. No. Just got an achievement. Winning Kakuya's game. Kakuya disappears into the mirror. Damn, if Miroku hadn't gotten freaky with Kichima's mum, could have been real bad. Is it over? Probably. What happened to Kakuya? She went back to her world inside the mirror. She'll probably be quiet for a while now while she plays with that doll. I just performed the true Nagoshi no Gi, a ritual different from the emergency methods Miroku stooped to by turning girls into dolls. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is Mum gonna get better now? Yeah, I'm sure she will. And Amanome too. I hope so. I don't remember. Don't remember. The people who died because of Kakuya's game won't ever come back. But at the very least, the ones who are alive have been saved. Alright, the next video will be just the end, I think. So, just wait for it to appear. Okay, we'll save and then end of the game. Okay, so see you in the next one.